What's up everyone on YouTube? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Today we're going to talk, well rather now, I've done multiple recordings today, I will be talking about something that is rather sad, and it revolves around Qudans and the tournament he played, the Invitational in Saudi Arabia, where they invited a select few players. Was it 20 players? Correct me if I'm wrong, Twitch chat, thank you very much. Qudans was one of them. He won the tournament, the True Gaming Invitational. And what was so special about this tournament was that it had a prize pool that was just unmatched. We had never seen anything like it before. First place in this tournament was $60,000 for first place in the Tekken 7 tournament. And this was 1 year and 3 months ago, if my memory serves me correctly here. And so this was before, you know, you had the Tekken World Tour 2019 with the bigger prize pool. First place was Qudans got $75,000, I think, right, for winning Tekken World Tour 2019. So when this was played, Rangchu had gotten $7,500 for, he had just, a few months prior to this, he had just won Tekken World Tour 2018. $7,500, I mean, which probably barely covered the expenses for traveling around like crazy, obviously subsidized by his sponsor. But so this was, I just gotta remind everyone how incredible this was. A tournament where a Tekken 7 player could get $60,000. People were very, very motivated, to say the least, to win the whole thing. So in the grand finals, you had Qudans versus Chanel, giving us incredible matches. And Qudans seems like a great guy. A lot of Tekken players are great guys, but I mean, Qudans is one of those guys who stands out. He seems to be just very, very wholesome, down to earth, and not have a huge ego, which I find pretty damn cool. And he put on one hell of a performance after doing... he had not done very well, you know, in Tekken 6, Tag 2, and then Tekken 7. But then he got a huge comeback. You remember he won Tekken World Tour 2017. It was a big upset, you know, beating everyone with his incredible and perfect Devil Jin. And then he did well for quite a while. Then he struggled a little bit, and then he won this. And since then he struggled quite a lot. But we could all... He was struggling a bit after this tournament, and he's never really won anything major after that. But I was so happy for him winning $60,000. It was like, you know, after that, you can take a couple of losses, can't you? Imagine winning $60,000 playing Tekken 7. And that's on top of other tournament earnings he has. I know he streams, he probably gets some revenue from that. Probably has a sponsor. So I was so happy for him, but as you can probably tell by the title of this video, everything actually points towards Qudans getting scammed, potentially, and I guess most likely scammed by the organizers of the tournament. And it's not only Qudans, no one, they played multiple games at this tournament, or many games, and none of the prize pool money, from what I can see from people writing on Twitter, none of it has been paid out to any of the players. So Qudans, this legendary Mishima player, wins this tournament. Everyone is so happy for him, and we find it so cool, the community, that tournament organizers are willing to put that much cash into a Tekken tournament. What a hype thing this was. But then turns out it was just too good to be true. You know what? All of you guys who won those tournaments probably spent a lot of money going there. Traveling to Saudi Arabia. That's probably some money. And that's time away from where they could be maybe have gone to another tournament, or where they actually pay you the money you win, or maybe stream, earn some revenue that way, or go to your day job. It's like the time commitment, the money needed to travel there, and probably hotel, you know, and all of your expenses when you're there. And then turns out it was most likely all just a sham. And and them, you know, busting their balls, sweating, playing as well as they can because there's so much money at stake. But then turns out there was no money at stake. And again, like, we don't know if it's a scam yet, but like, it's been 1 year and 3 months, and every agent to every one of these players has been bombarding, and the players themselves have been bombarding these organizers on all social media and by email. And from what everyone says, not a single response. Not a single response to, hey, by the way, where's the cash? You know, where's the coverage for expenses? Where's, you know, and it's not even like the top dogs who got first place. It's like, I don't think any prize pool money full stop has been paid out, like even to the guys who got, you know, 3rd place, 4th place. And it's I would say that the lack of response after all of that time most likely points towards it not happening. And it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, Qudans was probably quite happy with this win. I mean, imagine what $60,000 does to a Tekken player. You know, where Rangchu got $7,500. Imagine winning $60,000. How long that will sustain you, you know, as a Tekken player. And then turns out, nah, go fuck yourself. You're not gonna get any money. And you're probably gonna end up going minus on this whole adventure because you probably paid some decent amount of money to get there. Or just to live there, you know, for a few days. So, oh yeah, no, this is not hate on the Saudi Arabian Tekken community. I know very little about it. I've met some of them at when I went to Dubai. Fuck shop. I met a lot of Saudi Arabian players when I went to the OU Gaming in Dubai in 2016, and they were proper gentlemen, like really, really nice guys and great players. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about these specific organizers. And yeah, I'm just as pissed off as everyone else, and I really, really hope that this is not a scam, but certainly looks like it. And this is actually good RNG music. This is the music that should be played when talking about this type of treachery. But so again, an alleged scam. We don't know yet for sure, but certainly looks like it. But I really hope it isn't. I really hope Qudans gets his 660k and that everyone else gets their money. But yeah, it's just super tragic. It's super tragic. So the biggest win by a mile now for a Tekken player is Shikurin's 75k from Tekken World Tour. And nothing else is even close, because that 60k, that never happened. So now we know that never happened. So the leap is actually from Shikurin's 65k to what? Rangchu's 7.5k? What a humongous leap. And Shikurin is easily the one who's won the biggest ever prize pool for one tournament. But yeah, sad news. Really sucks. Yeah, but now you guys know, those of you who didn't.